Hi and welcome to the Return Homestead. Today I'm making a bulk spice cake mix. Last month I made a bulk muffin mix. If you haven't tried that, we have a video out on this. Today it's spice cake. So the first thing you're going to do is you need a jar to store it in. Now I'm going to be making a recipe that will fill this half-gallon jar. So it actually holds about 3 recipes. So the first thing you need is 3 3/4 cups of flour. The next thing you need is 3 cups of brown sugar. And you're going to want to pack that. And the next thing you need is 6 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now you need 6 teaspoons of baking powder. You need 3/4 teaspoons of salt. And I'll put the recipe down in the description. Next thing you need is 1 1/2 teaspoons of ginger. Then you need 6 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Once you've got all your ingredients in the bowl, the one thing you want to do is make sure you get this evenly distributed. You don't want all of your spice in one cake, or you don't want all your baking powder in one cake. You want it evenly distributed to get you a great cake. So if you have a stand mixer, a lot of people use that to whisk it in really good. I'm just going to make sure I've got this fully incorporated. And then I'm going to put it in a jar. Now this will keep on your shelf. You want to make sure you seal it completely. Okay, so like I said, it about fills a half-gallon jar. The other thing I do is I'll label this spice cake mix, and on the back is my recipe so I don't have to go looking for it. So once you have your mix all done up, then you're going to make your cakes. So in the bowl, I have 2.5 cups of my mix. I'm going to turn my oven to 350 and get it preheating. To the mix, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of milk and 2 eggs at room temp. One teaspoon of vanilla and 1/2 cup of butter, and it needs to be softened. Now I'm going to go ahead and beat in my butter. Now if you want to do this and make sure you get a really fluffy cake, you can cream your butter until it starts to get fluffy, add your milk and your vanilla and beat it again, then add your eggs and then your dry mixture. I just throw it all together. But I'll put it in the directions the way it's written. Now since I don't make it exactly the way it's written, surprise that, I make sure that I beat it until it's light and fluffy. Now you're going to put this in a prepared cake pan, and that is with some kind of oil, butter, and then dust it with flour. I'm using silicone, so I don't need to do that. And I'm just going to separate it out between all of these. And you're going to want to fill it about halfway if you're making cupcakes, or like I'm doing, unless you're going to put it in a pan, a bigger pan. Now this recipe will make 14 to 16 cupcakes, or 8 mini loaves, or 2 8-inch round pans. This is going to go into the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes or until done. And you can check that with a toothpick if it comes out clean. So I'm going to go ahead and get these in. And there you have it, spice cakes. You'll have a shelf-stable mix in the pantry ready to go. You just got to add a few wet ingredients. You can add any extract you want. If you want to put some orange in that, you can put orange in it, coconut, whatever you choose to put in. Make it your own. I hope you liked this video and thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Until we see you next time. Thank you, God bless, and bye-bye.